Hi, it's Brett Kalowski here, and I'm up in Burslem-Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire, to see this beautiful tribute statue to Lemmy Kilminster. Brad? What the hell? Hello, my name is Colin, and I'm a spokesman on behalf of Douglas Fitzherbert and Roy, no-win, no-fee solicitors. Have you ever felt ashamed? You felt dirty? Used and abused? Feel like you have the word mug tattooed on your forehead? Have you come home to have a shower to wash yourself down because you've attended the last tour by an artist, or that last ever gig paying overinflated prices for the tickets, only to find out that in 2 weeks, 2 years, 2.5 years, they've reformed and they'll extract all of that hard-earned cash yet again? Have you ever sat there on your phone for 2 hours or waiting to get tickets, only to find out that dynamic pricing has kicked in and it's twice as much as what it originally was, yet you click yes to it because the fear of missing out, or FOMO, and you taking that selfie is just too much to bear? Maybe you've maxed out your credit card to the point of gig tickets overflowing, but you wonder where you're going to buy your next loaf of bread. And then suddenly you look over at your Formica dining table and that 3.5-week-old opened tin of mushy peas looks quite appealing now. Maybe you have more money than sense, but the only recollection you have of going to any of these gigs and events is that your so-called mates have taken a picture of yourself laying on the floor in your soiled undergarments because you're too pissed to remember. Maybe you're an industry insider and you look out at the peasants in the crowd who've spent all of that money. Maybe you're an industry insider and you look out at all the peasants out in the crowd there, looking like sheep, knowing that it's been planned that this band and artist are going to reform in 3 years anyway and extract all of your hard-earned cash again. Maybe you're somebody who's tongue-licked their way up that greasy pole to an organisation so you can get free tickets and passes, only to find out that on the next tour, you've been omitted from the guest list because you're a tool. If you know anyone, or you are any one of those yourself, you could be entitled to absolutely F-all compensation. So please stop phoning our phone number. You'll have no sympathy from me and there'll be no empathetic call handler. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Letter to the Editor. I do apologise for that very long intro from the sponsors. So what I thought I'd do is I'd read one letter that I did receive just after the Download Festival episode a few weeks ago. And this is from Michelle, and she identifies herself as a Ronnie James Dio fan and a wavering Black Sabbath Ozzy fan. Dear Chris, thank you for your recent episode on the Download Festival. This was your best episode yet, and also it cheered me up because I was unable to attend, so it was really good, and you did some good editing work. However, it was ruined in places by your overuse of the flatulent sound effects button. Well, Shell, first of all, let me just say I hope you have a speedy recovery from your operation. 2, thank you for the positive feedback about the episode, but also I've taken on the criticism about the overuse of the bottom burp, flatulent, or guffing button, as you call it. And since then, I haven't used it. Okay, how was that? Good? Yeah? What do you think they're going to think of the new character? Yeah, good? Brilliant. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, until next week, take care.